Hi, we're going to do number 13 today, and it asks us to find the center and radius of the circle of the equation that they've given us. And so the equation is 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 3x minus 5y plus 3 equals 0. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to write down the equation of a circle, which is x minus h all squared plus y minus k also all squared equals r squared. So we are going to try and find h, k, and r. So the first thing that we're going to do is we want to make the coefficients of x squared and y squared 1. So we're going to divide the whole equation by 2, which is going to leave us with x squared plus y squared minus 3 halves x minus 5 halves y plus 3 halves equals 0. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a complete the square problem. So we're going to move the 3 halves to the other side, and we're going to put the x's and the y's together. So it's going to be x squared minus 3 over 2x. I'm going to leave a little bit of room here. And then plus y squared minus 5 over 2y equals negative 3 halves. So when you complete the square, we're going to go ahead and put parentheses around these. When you complete the square, the first thing you want to do is you want to take what you have, the number of the coefficient of x, and you want to divide it by 2, and then you want to square it. So when you divide 3 halves by 2, it gives you 3/4, and when you square it, you end up with 9/16. So we're going to go ahead and add that right here, plus 9 over 16. Then on this side, we are going to go ahead and do the same thing, which is going to be 5 over 4 when you divide by 2, and then you're going to square it, which is going to be 25 over 16. So we are going to condense these into something that looks like this right here. So we want it to look like the equation of a circle. So when you condense it, it becomes x minus 3/4 squared plus y minus 5 over 4 squared. Also, about the completing the square, when you add these to this side of the equation, you add them also on this side of the equation. So we're going to add these on this side, 9 over 16, and plus 25 over 16. When you simplify this out, you actually get 5 over 8. But since you want it squared, you're going to just put a radical over all of that. And then square the whole thing. So it looks just like that r squared. So now we know that h and k make the center of the circle, which is going to be three-fourths and 5/4. And then the radius is actually going to be it's going to be r, which is on the inside of the square. So it's going to be radical 5 over 8. And that is your final answer. Thank you for your question.